These folks in the Circle City, they love their Colts, and they have packed the house tonight as we welcome you to Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Tonight we polish off Week 10 with a good Monday night matchup between the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. So here's Kyle Fairbairn to do the honors. And we are underway on a Monday night. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
No way.
That one caught out line by Julio.
Oh.
25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may find himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Now Willis on 3rd down. Open man, that's
How do you?
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get.
How do you drop him down?
Conversion.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards.
Feel like I got feelings for you.
The Colts at 3-5, 2 games under 500. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back to the win column, but obviously not.
Oh, come on now.
In a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Bro, what?
This one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. They finally caught up to him there at the end of the play, but great inside handoff.
Bro, come on, bro.
The first few yards seemed relatively easy. Then it got tougher, right? And that's where he showed that he was not going to go down easily. He was not going to be denied until he got everything he could out of that run.
And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Oh, rip that bitch out.
First, a gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. Second and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
Yo, what? We got the quarterback. Oh, they don't get the. Oh, they're aggressive. That's me.
Extra point by McLaughlin. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get it right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
They don't shed no blocks. I've never seen anything like it. They don't shed blocks.
Here we go. First down. Here's Burrow. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Now it's Burrow. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they're going to giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And he's got some space here. They're able to convert on 3rd down.
Oh, he didn't get the touchdown?
Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find him at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was in
That's crazy.
No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
Burrow bats it forward. It's a jet sweep. And he'll actually lose a little bit.
Oh, that's crazy.
This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Austin Eckler, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Texans are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the Texans scoop it. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Flushed out right. Touchdown, Texans. Brevin Jordan, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Mine is breaking out.
Where's she breaking?
On her face. I swear.
This ain't your passing.
Ready to start their next drive. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start. It's certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship
Don't look at Milo's face.
To the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me, this ship is about ready to pull. These next couple of games, absolutely wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get the 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would make them 3-6. And if that's the case, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Third down, it's Willis.
What'd you get into?
This is intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on the ground.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw pulled in by Schwartz.
Yeah, take that mess on me.
Anthony Schwartz with career touchdown number 60. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add to their lead.
But if your face starts itching, you
And
back
look
to
out, I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in
I'm
this
feeling
game.
it,
I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it?
The hair looks good.
Glad we're here to actually watch and
You
see.
hear me? No, not you. You little mongrel. How's your day, babe?
Now to kick this one away.
Haley, right?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
What? What?
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Bro,
Tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough one for them and for him because, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one.
And Will, like, we got to finish out that before Brittany gets here tomorrow. Please.
Going deep here for Taylor. Oh, he almost had his second
I got you, man.
game. Probably should have.
Bro, I gotta get that pick, though. Bro, come on.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. Pretty good little two-play sequence. Force the incompletion and a very short pickup.
Yeah, maybe bring in an extra defensive back or so because you weren't trying to defend that 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or
Is that it ain't in there no more?
The offense on 3rd
It ain't in there?
They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now this time Willis will throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, I'm getting mauled, bro. Sting, you gotta stop getting mauled. You're my best corner.
Falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football.
You're my best corner, bro.
They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
As Sanchez
Oh,
on
good
play
hold
here as
up.
he sends this one away. This is taken at about the 14.
My best
And now
corner,
40
dude.
yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
My little muffin, why are you so sick? You just want a daddy. That's what I want. Hey, y'all got hoverboards out there. So bad, because that's literally one of the only things my life asked for. Why are you inside? Huh? Look at it. Wonder what. Look at it. You see that? Right?
Come on, let me see your face. Was it red? It's all red?
Yeah, you see that, right? You need
On
a
the
cool
cheeks?
rag. You need a cool rag?
It does.
It's not one thing, it's 3 others. I just want to eat a bowl of ice cream. Forget working out.
Her eyes red. Her face red.
What?
Her eyes and face are red.
This one?
Yep.
Hold on, Mama. I really hope she already has what I have.
Only me. Only me.
Mama. I hope that works for you, baby. I want you to pick that up. Does that feel okay? That feel good? Can I have a hug, honey? Can we have? Come here. I'm not gonna turn away from me. Come here. Oh, mommy. Here we go. Just for a little bit, okay? Because I can't get sick again.
You itchy?
Mm-hmm. Oh, my baby's burning up.
Probably some vinegar.
I gave her some.
Oh, that ain't normal.
My tooth already bleeded today.
Your tooth bleeding.
It moved.
You're ready to come out. You want some baby feet or some food?
Peterson foot. That's it about the Peterson foot. That's what she said.
I can't be everybody scared.
As soon as the lady asked, why do you want to feed it? That's hard.
I don't think she's tired. I think she's just feels very different.
You know, quit. She just want to lay down.
Hey, where's the path or the thermostat?
I Where'd you put it last?
Do not answer my question with a question, though. Like, what? Come on. Hey, where'd you come over? Where'd you put it last? That's not, no. See, I don't know. I didn't have it last. Did you? Where did you put it last?
I don't know. I didn't have it last. Did you? Have it last?
That's 101, baby.
Is that how you do it, Mike? Is that how you do it, Gary?
I don't
Okay. Well, you gotta let me take your temperature.
The egg was cold.
Daddy, you can sit down.
Huh?
Or you can sit down.
I'm gonna sit up. What?
Okay, well, remember what you said? I could go work out and I got her.
Yeah. You want to hold her? Give
You're
it back to
gonna
me.
play and hold her and soothe her.
Yeah, give it back to me. I had her. She was all comfortable. So I was comfortable with my dad. Hey, girl. That's all right.
Just little jeans. They fit her good though.
I was comfortable with my dad.
No, you. No, when I don't, that was you. What'd you touch at school?
These folks in the Circle City, they love their Colts, and they have packed the house tonight as we welcome you to Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Tonight we polish off Week 10 with a good Monday night matchup between the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And we are underway from Indianapolis.
Oh, you can score first. You can score first, bro.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Willis going to look to throw first play. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent a whole week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Colts? Oh, Indianapolis.
End zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Indianapolis.
First and 10, Joe Burrow. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground to give himself up. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And certainly not the greatest of kicks there. This one will be down inside their own 40-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Throw left side, there's Schwartz with it. Touchdown! Anthony Schwartz, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans have taken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. And maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage. And they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Texans will take over. Here we go. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
I think the key to jam thing.
Jamming what?
I turned it and it wouldn't work.
Anthony Schwartz doing it again with his 3rd.
I turned it both ways.
Strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Hey, man, he let me.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in
all right, let's play.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And this will get inside the 20 and be touchdown just outside of the 15-yard line.
I feel like you and I could be in our backyard with our dads right now. What did they always say when they were throwing us the ball? Look it all the way in. Make sure you secure it. That had the feeling of not happening there on that play, but he didn't have full control of the ball.
When that punt's coming in, I don't have a return punch, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor those guys coming full steam ahead at you.
It really is. You try and get that peek to know where they are about whether you should fair catch it or not, but sometimes you just have to have a sense, a feeling, and just have to make sure, number one, though, you catch the ball and put it away.
Open man here, Schwartz, complete. And to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. His 4th catch in his first quarter. It's a first down.
No, I'm winning right now.
Number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like
So,
that.
bro,
That's
that's
kind of
bad.
bad for
That's
me.
what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number one.
He's going to get this all the
How
way
you catch me?
before he's wrestled out. 66 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. So all the way down close to the goal line. Good blocking up front. Helped to spring.
When this drive is over, he's got to get to the bench and say kumbaya with the offensive line, doesn't he? Big-time openings for him. Gets him all the way down to the 2-yard line. Let's see if they can pound it in.
Eckler trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. It's a gain of a yard.
And that gets
Some of those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
But I gotcha. Yeah.
Scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that foot.
Oh, get in there.
Going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage.
That was a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more
No
than
way.
that. Burrow going to keep it himself.
Oh my goodness, my dude. Oh my gosh.
He did it. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here.
I deserve that.
Defense comes up with a goal line stand.
I deserve that.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying
No way, he broke the tackle. No way. Oh my God.
So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs.
No way.
Territory.
We know they have these RPOs in their playbook, and look, we're seeing it here in the first quarter. You think we're going to see it as the game continues?
They trotted them out early for a reason, partner. They're letting them know that this is in the arsenal, and we rely on it. You better be prepared because this is going to be an all-day affair trying to stop them.
Oh, that's a fumble, bro. There's no way.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Willis, he's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, he just burnt him. What?
Inside the 30. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. Letting one go deep for the end zone.
Oh my gosh. He got...
I like the thought process there. They on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on
Man, I haven't seen it
this
all.
time, they were ready for it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Bro, this dude right here don't fumble.
Inside with 20 at the 18-yard line. Okay, take us to school here, Charles. On a play like that, pretty successful RPO. What's the quarterback looking at?
Basics.
That's unreal.
The outside linebacker. If that player crashes down to take the running back, quarterback pulls it, runs to the outside end. Some teams, though, will read different players depending on defenses, but basically it's that outside player.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And they'll get him down right around the 16.
That's unreal, man.
By Malik Collins.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he's going to be met.
Yeah, Harris. Load the traffic.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Yes, sir. Thomas, that's your zone. You're supposed to pick that anyway.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a
hey, baby.
And this one is right through. And that will get the disadvantage now back
what happened?
to 11. So the 3 points there.
I don't know.
That helps him inch a bit closer.
Did my cousin post it or something?
Any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
So you're going to say something and that's...
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Here we go. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
Throwing again on second down. Burrow. This one left side caught by Collins. And that pass puts him up over 200 yards already here in the first.
And what it also does is it allows the offensive coordinator to be not selective anymore, but a little looser, right? You're feeling good about things. Accurate, balls being completed, yardage is being gained. Go ahead and keep taking shots. The whole team has confidence now.
3rd and 2, now Burrow. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. He was only asked to punt
Joe, that was a bad throw.
last week as he sends this one away. This is brought in at the 21. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anytime you put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone. They'll be going for 6. On 2nd and 7, Willis. And he's taken it.
Oh, that's bad.
Almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you get a heck of a tight end candidate.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The Colts at 3-5, 2 games under 500. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
Here's Willis. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that'll make this an 8-point game. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now. than ever before. I'm talking about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, they are back to 500 on the year, got the win last week, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they battled through some
floodgates.
So now it comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it. Can't afford any more missteps, though.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Burrow got an open man.
Oh, you got to get upfield.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. They're going to have to do something with him. He was so sensational last week, over 200 yards. AFC Offensive Player of the Week, what do? You hold him?
That's a good start as long as you can get away with it. Otherwise, just giving up penalties and free plays for the offense. But I think you've got to do a combination of things. Chip it his timing at the line of scrimmage, have extra people in the territory for him. You've got to do everything and change it up from snap to snap.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Looking Austin Eckler's way again. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Burrow on play action. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And some space here. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this, or he keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
This is swung out to Eckler. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
To the air again, Burrow. This is caught. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Anthony Schwartz on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Texans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
What a throw, Joe. What a throw.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice, dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now Willis on 3rd down. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the Texans are going to get it back here just past the 35. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it.
Oh, he throws bullets.
Picked off by Nasir Adderley.
Why does he throw a bullet?
Possession of the football. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They've had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that's a wake-up call for him because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. He tries to force it in.
It's Stingley.
Derek Stingley picks it. And the Texans
Atta baby, Stingley. Atta baby.
just shy of the 20.
But those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 2nd and 10 now. Burrow. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
He sets to fire deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And taken right on the 30. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Willis looking to throw on 1st down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This one is incomplete.
He got beat deep.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Willis under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. So we have reached halftime here. It's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now it's Burrow. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On 3rd down, Burrow. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations. Quite the accomplishment. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Anthony Schwartz with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest holds for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's go now.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play fake. Here's Willis. Sliding out of the pocket. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
To throw again on 2nd down. Willis. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. 3rd down, it's Willis. He's going to let it go again. Willis throws another interception, his third of the game. Jalen Petrie picks it off, and the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. 78 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Burrow bats it forward. It's a jet sweep. And he'll be out right at the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
Well, I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire. Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try to get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
1st down, here's Burrow. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, it's Burrow. And he wisely will throw that one away. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet. But they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Yards is the distance on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try, Willis takes a hit and the ball is free. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within the shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
Done a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
4th down, Willis looking
as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
That's good for a Colts.
They give the Taylor out of the gun. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And that CD, one heck of a run. He just refused to go down.
And that's where determination comes in, because he had at least a couple of guys had really good shots at him, but he just said, I don't think so. Speed, power, elusiveness, all on display right there. Look like you, partner, back in your salad days in Evansville.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's Burrow. He's got a man, complete. 20. Touchdown, Houston. Anthony Schwartz, 83 yards. As these guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23.
42. Colts 19.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
No, it's just Mommy's turn.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down
You see how Daddy did
and
Daddy
they'll
turn?
take over at the 25.
So when Daddy has this time, you want your time?
Mother, but you need to go in there and clean that room. You're supposed to be cleaning that room.
The
So it
Colts
doesn't
come
matter
on
when they
ready
get
to
here.
start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession. It's caught inside the 25. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. The defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them, because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were running, trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still had it covered, yet they were able to come up with a nice play.
Meanwhile, Willis' throw into the hands of Fan. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man and try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
He was brought down at the 13.
The 3rd and 2, here's Willis. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Noah Fant, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Willis will try and throw for this. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Burrow. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night.
1-1, ready?
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Burrow will throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. It's caught. Beckham. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
He'll find Schwartz complete right side. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 17-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st.
Here we go.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Schwartz. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. The passing game continues to be their friend, even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles. They're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Colts are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the he's got a man complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And that's how you start a drive, because you know they have this play in their back pocket, waiting for the right time to unleash it. And, boy, did they pick the right opportunity. Unleashed it big time, and that was also
it'll be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the Texans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Burrow looking to pass. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jonathan Grenard able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Willis looks to pass it here. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough for a 1st down. It's 4th. Willis, 4th down, has to have it. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And the ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal. Here's Willis. Escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. Willis on 3rd and goal. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Zadarius Smith in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Willis, gotta have this one. And it will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. They had the play call on. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. That one looks like he'll throw here. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's going to go up top again. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So roughing the passer penalty and an automatic 1st down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and tackle what to do next. Play action. It's Burrow. His throw incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. That's taking it around the 40. And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer, and put your defense in a bad spot.
18 rattling. 18 rattling. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Willis. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. And the Texans will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
Here we go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, CD, this is the ideal situation in the 4th quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Houston, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Colts, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville.